Thank you so much. I'm going to start with Victor from Globo. Thank you.
Secretário-Geral, muito bom dia. Estamos ao vivo aqui na Globo News. Bom, com a vinda do presidente Lula para cá ontem, ele se envolveu nas negociações, mas ainda assim há muita resistência de países como China, Índia e Rússia para incluir no texto final da COP a redução da dependência de combustíveis fósseis. O senhor acha que isso pode prejudicar a missão 1.5 e prejudicar o legado da COP30? Aproveito, eu soube que o senhor saiu para jantar ontem aqui em Belém. Gostou da cidade? O que o senhor está achando de Belém?
Gostei imenso da cidade de Belém. E devo dizer que em todas as negociações há uma fase em que as posições são ainda divergentes. Para mim é claro que um acordo só será possível se esse acordo tiver em conta as preocupações daqueles que consideram que a adaptação necessita de um volume de recursos substancial e aqueles que consideram que de pouco valerá se apoiar a adaptação se as emissões continuarem a crescer de uma forma extremamente rápida, causando cada vez mais devastação por todo o mundo. Há, portanto, aqui um equilíbrio entre adaptação e mitigação que me parece importante resolver e estou convencido que a Presidência tudo fará para o alcançar e, obviamente, um dos problemas essenciais em relação ao nível de emissões que temos é o facto de os combustíveis fósseis representarem 80% das emissões. E, portanto, não há solução para os problemas se não houver simultaneamente uma transição justa dos combustíveis fósseis para as energias renováveis.
Thank you. Thais from Climate Home News, please.
Thank you. Following what you mentioned about finance and adaptation, and particularly on this COP30, what would you consider to be truly ambitious outcomes on the topic on public finance and adaptation? Thank you.
I mentioned in my intervention that I consider possible and desirable to triple adaptation finance until 2030. And I strongly hope that it will be possible to find a compromise in which developed countries accept to engage in these objectives and at the same time that their concerns about mitigation are also met by the COP.
Justin from BBC.
Hello, Secretary-General. Secretary-General, what message do you want this conference to send to Donald Trump?
We are waiting for you.
But do you also want to talk about whether he will engage in this process?
Sorry?
When will he begin to engage in this process?
I didn't understand, sorry. Can you?
I was asking, do you see a possibility of him engaging in this process in a positive way?
Hope is the last thing that dies.
Thank you so much. Kate from Reuters, please.
Thank you. Is a roadmap to transition away from fossil fuels vital to the outcome of this COP? And if that is not delivered as a deal that all countries here, not just some, sign up to, would you say that COP30 has failed?
I think this is not the moment to talk about the possible failure of the COP. It is the moment to guarantee that that failure doesn't occur. And so I am perfectly convinced that a compromise is possible, that to take into account, as I mentioned, the legitimate concerns of adaptation and the legitimate concerns of mitigation, which of course includes the necessity to take into account the question of fossil fuels, as it was done in the Dubai summit, COP.
Thanks. Justin from AFP, please. If you can stand, just.
Good morning. A significant number of countries, including large emitters, have not published their NDC yet, their climate plans. What is your message to them?
A group of countries has done? Huh? Well, my message is that it's absolutely essential to have NDCs as quickly as possible. But more than that, as looking at today's NDCs, they are far from being aligned in general, not everyone, but in general, far from being aligned with 1.5 degrees goal. We need to consider them as a floor, not a ceiling, and we need to make an effort in order to guarantee that we have a more drastic cut in emissions in the years to come.
I think we have time for one more. Jessica from Folha de São Paulo, please.
Hello, good morning. How do you see the resistance of parties such as the EU and the UK who are supporting the roadmap to transition away from fossil fuels, but do not want to talk about increasing finance, especially in adaptation? What would be your message to these countries?
I must tell you that I spoke with the overwhelming majority of those countries, and they seemed ready to engage with the financing of adaptation, having as a legitimate concern that is balanced by progress in the key aspects of mitigation. Thank you very much. Muito obrigado.
Thank you very much.